So this is the latest of exposing real gang stalking, the fake target, YouTube protected, gatekeeper ShIll. And the last video he uploaded was 9 hours ago. I'll go through that soon. And the one before that was a month ago. And like I said in my video, I'll leave the links down below, the last 3 videos I made about this guy, explaining that he moves from house to house and he just films his neighbors, right? And at the beginning, he was putting legit videos up, looking legit, but they were all actors, and that's to make him look legit, right? To make people think that he's really targeted. So all the videos he's been uploading lately is just about his neighbors, right? And he's left house again, right? You can't make this up. So I'm going to go to the video he made about me, and this was the last video I made about him, because he made a video about me, right? About the toothpicks. Right, and also I made the video about him skipping around over half an hour of footage. So I made a video of him saying, "Can you show us the footage?" Right, and he never replied. So he's maybe working on it, right? So because he's busy moving. I'll get to that soon, but we'll go to the video what he made about me about the toothpicks. Right, so keep watching.
See that there? Alright. See what they got planned here? Going to meet David, right? Right now.
Yeah, so this is when he was going to meet his handler, and I showed you that guy's face. If you go to the links down below, you'll see that, right? And yeah, so I want to show you something when he walks out and what he says about his neighbors, right? And you would have seen this in the video I made last, right? So keep watching.
I said I meet him at 5. I'm running a little late. They're doing they're making it look plausible deniability right now.
Fucking shit. Alright, so I'm going to try skip this. All right.
Like, this is a normal thing when I leave the house, right? This is plausible deniability right here.
Again, just freezing it. The house right there, right? So this house right here.
Yeah. I think this guy was a cop, eh? Is what I think. Yeah, see how she...
Yeah, so this guy was a cop, right? So just to show you how it's all set up here. All his neighbors and the people that drive into his street are all actors, right? So he can catch footage. Like I said, all the footage he's capturing now is just his neighbors. At the beginning, to make him look legit, he was capturing good footage, right? And this is the shit they're doing now because of me, because of the footage I've been putting up, right? So... you know, another level of ShIll in the targeted individual community, right? And again, at the beginning, he was showing good footage, again, all staged. And the last few months, he's just showing his neighbors. And again, he'll move from house to house because once they've overused the stalkers that live here around him, he'll move house, right? Because he just moved again, right? The last video I made, he was at another house. And now he's moved again, right? So, yeah, so this house is, this guy's a police officer, right? So I'm going to go to another video here. All right. All right, we'll play it here. Keep watching.
They're all coming out here. Another one here. This is the van that did it. I believe this is the van that did it.
All right, so this is his house right here. You see this here. And... again, like I said in my last video, because when you do a YouTube search about gang stalking, you're going to see all fakes. You're not going to see my videos, but you'll see all fakes, and his videos will come up top. So the people that they just let know they're in the program, they're going to straight away watch his videos, right? And you're going to think he's real. And if you follow what this guy is doing, you're going to fall into his trap, because he's protected, right? And nothing's going to happen to him. And... yeah, so he's gonna basically set traps up for the target. So if you're watching this, they want you to follow his way, right? His house is right there, right? And that's his driveway. So he's standing away from his house, having a cigarette. And most of the times he's just standing in this spot here or other spots, but not where his house is, right? Don't do what this guy's doing. Remember, you're not a normal person because you're targeted. You can't do what this guy's doing, right? Because this guy is working for them, right? So you can see his house is there and you can see where he's standing, right? That's where a walk path is, right? You'll see that soon, but keep watching.
Earlier when I went to the store before my workout to get my sports drinks. See that one coming here. Watch this. He's gonna go to the mailbox, or no, there's no mailbox behind me.
Alright, so this guy here is the copper. That's that house I was talking about before, right? Again, you can see it's all staged, right? Keep watching. Now you can see what he's saying here when he goes, listen to his jingles the keys, right? So when he walks past, he's going to jingle his keys, right? And remember, you can see where he's standing. He's not standing on his property. He's standing where the walk path is. You'll see that soon. Keep watching. Now you can see that there. The guy walked past, he jangled his keys, right? And he says something to that guy, right? Because that guy can hear, right? Again, don't deal with this guy's doing because this guy's protected. He's not really targeted, all right? And it's to start it's to start an argument, right? This is what this guy's doing, right? So keep watching.
Sorry? Oh, you just kind of you almost bumped into me.
All right, so he almost bumped into him. The guy wasn't even close to him, right? So you can see what's happening here. And again, if they let you know you're in the program, that's what this guy's doing. And I know it's stupid because you're not watching my work because it's hard to find. You've got to go on different platforms, right, to watch my work. YouTube, you're not going to find me. And also on BitChute, they're starting to fill it full of crap, right? Again, because of my work, right? So he walked past him. He wasn't close to him, and he's saying that you nearly bumped into me, right? So you can see what's going on here. And this guy's a police officer, right?
Sorry?
Said you almost bumped into me.
I think so.
No.
Or acting. You can clearly just say it, right? And watch what real gang stalking says, right? And if you're targeted, no point saying what this guy's going to say now to this guy, a police officer, right? Keep watching.
Oh, no? Okay. Well, it kind of looked like it, eh? Yeah. Hey, could I ask you a question?
No.
Huh? What have you been told about me?
All right, what have you been told about me? All right, as you can see how stupid these guys are acting, right? You're going to tell them what have they been told about you. Are they going to say anything? No, right? But you can see the stupid shit this guy's doing, and you can see where he's standing in the walk path, right? It's where people walk. He's not next to his property. Remember, if you're targeted, if you're really targeted, you're not a normal person. It's not the mistakes they make, it's the mistakes you make. All right, this is what you can understand. They're protected, you're not. This guy's protected, and this guy's a police officer, and he wants you to watch his work so you can see the mistakes he's making, right? He wants you to fall into his traps.
Have you been told anything about me before I moved in here? Like I'm a threat to the community or something? Just be honest.
Where do you live? I don't even know who the fuck you are.
You know who I am.
No, I don't give a fuck.
You're the guy in the white truck there, right?
Where do you live?
Okay.
All right, so you can see here, he's been here for a few months, living here. He lives there, and he lives across the road. Can you make this shit up? They don't know. That guy doesn't know where he lives. All right, so you can see the bullshit that's going on here, how it's all just been acted out. All right, you can see this here. And he moved house. He's moved to another house now, and I'll show you that soon. Plus, I don't want this video to go for too long.
No, hey, tough guy. Where do you
I'm not claiming to be tough. You're the one that walks by me for no reason, right?
Because I'm going for a walk.
All right, you can see where he's standing. He's not standing on his property. He's standing away from his property in a walk path. And now he's having an argument. If you watch my work, you can see the way I do my work, right? All right, no violence. Don't have arguments with the stalkers. Ask for the time and stuff like that if you want to get close to catch their face. And you saw my last video how they used that Indian guy, right? How I'm speaking to him normally, like we're friends, right? So I don't want to start any conversation, any trouble, anything like that, right? Speak to him like a normal person because hopefully they'll use him again, right? Which you can see how many times they've used that Indian guy in my last video I uploaded, right? But you can see this here, right? And all the videos he's been uploading lately in the last few months is just his neighbours. And he's moved house again.
Of course you are. And you don't got a jacket on or anything when it's freezing out. And it's freezing out and you come out in your sweater, eh?
Okay, what's your fucking point?
What's my fucking point?
Yes.
You know what my point is.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You're the one coming up here, right? What? Thought you've been drinking too, eh? Yeah, I can smell the liquor on your breath.
What's your problem?
What's my problem is I'm standing here, you walk by me, I see what's going on here, watch this.
Alright, you can see that there again, where he's standing. It's a walk path there. That's where people have to walk to maybe exit that side of the neighborhood, right? He's not standing where he lives. He's standing right there, right? So you can see how things are set up so he can make a video, right? How they'll just set things up. And now you'll see cars rocking up.
I know. Of course there's nothing going on, right?
You got sunglasses.
Yeah, because my eyes are bad. My eyes are sensitive to light. All right. You gonna call the cops now?
No, I don't need to call the cops.
No?
Alright, so this guy is a police officer, right? Alright, so let's go back. No point going showing it goes for an extra, whatever, 20 minutes or something like that. But you can see that there, alright? Alright, so we'll click on this video here. Alright, so...
Alright. Alright, so here we go. Ooh, it's cold. So yeah, the last time I went out, you saw the girl smirking there, right? When you came out here.
Alright, so watch what this guy does in this video here. Alright, watch what this guy does in this video here.
Smirking, right? And then the other one there in the white, right there, you see the other white in there, right there? So let's see here, right? Watch this. That was the house that did it the time before with the guy with that guy that came out and tried to shoulder me or whatever. Right.
Alright, so he walks out to have cigarettes, but he stays out there for a long time, like half an hour, right? So keep watching.
Here, so let's watch this shit. I just heard a noise here. What we got here? So I'm just gonna stand here, eh? Oh, you hear the noises?
Now he's showing that same house, the police officer, he's shining a light, right?
Leave right now. You see how he's flashing a light there? You see that? He's flashing a light there. I'm just gonna record this guy. I know what he's doing, eh? He's flashing a light at me, eh? Yeah.
Now you can see what's happening here. He's walking away from his property. Again, as a targeted individual, you're not a normal person. You're different to everyone else because the mistakes you make can cost you, right? Because they put a record on you, right? This guy's protected. He's not really targeted, right? So he's walking to his property, close to his property, right? Keep him watching.
These people like to fucking play. Oh, yeah, he was doing it on his phone, eh? You see that? Now he's playing all stupid, right? Oh, look, right here, too. You see? See how they're coming out again? Right.
Alright, so you can see how everything's set up, right? And a lot of his videos, most of his videos now are just this. Because it's all been set up, right? It's the same shit over and over again, how they're using the neighbours and this and that. And like I showed you in the last clip, how he'll start arguments, right? And again, right, watch my work to understand how to play the game, right? No violence, no arguments, because remember, if you're really targeted, you're going to keep on record on you. Just film the targeting, that's all you got to do, right? So you can see where he walked across the road from where he lives, right? And he's saying, can you see it? You can't see shit. It's nighttime and the resolution's shit. You can't see shit. And he's saying, can you see it? Right? You can just see a light. That's all you can see, right? Again, if you're really targeted, don't follow this guy's lead. You're going to get fucked over big time. Keep watching.
First time I've stood, I just wanted to record this guy here. Right? I was usually standing there, right? But I just wanted to capture him there, right? So they're doing this. So you see the neighbor coming out here too, right? They just did it again, right? So there you go. We got him, but they got him right here. So that's good. Look at this. Let's record these people. This is great. You see I'm looking up there right out the window to check out the situation, to make sure that you can see him right there out the window there, right? Right here. You see this?
All right. So I'm going to skip it forward because he stays outside. Just stays outside. All right. So I'm going to skip it forward. maybe here, that's 20 minutes or something like that. It's passed.
This is like extremely obvious.
Still at the front of the house, right?
You see that there, how that car pulls in and he pulls out, right?
Go be forward.
It's called gang stalking.
All right, let's go back here.
Let's see right now. Is he waiting for something? Like for another car to pull up or someone to pull out or something? We'll
All right,
see.
again, he's standing where a walk path is, because I showed you in the last clip, right? So you can see what's happening here. He's starting, you know, the arguments, right? All right. Don't do what this guy's doing. Very important.
He's just waiting there. Again, he might just be on the phone or something and then gonna take off, but we'll see if anything else comes. Let me know, and then he pulls it. See, just like I said, right? He'd walk up, right? Did I not predict that? I just predicted it. You see? I just predicted it, guys. Right? Isn't it funny?
Just predicted it, you know? You just predicted it, right? Like I've been saying, it's all been staged, right? And he's been out there for half an hour, right? So you can see what's happening here. Now, keep watching. So the guy's walking his dog.
Right?
The guy's walking his dog, and he's standing where the walk path is, not standing where his property is, right?
You heard me say it, and that's exactly what happened. It's called gang stalking. Organized neighborhood gang stalking. That's what it is. All right, look, here's another one coming over here. Watch. So now they're gonna mob me, and then you got the one lighter pulling up here. Watch this, see? Right, 1, 2, 3. Right? You see that? They're doing it again.
All right, so you can see what's happening here. Now they'll come to him. Right, I showed you in the last clip. That was another day where he said that you nearly bumped into me. It wasn't close to him, but you can see just to start an argument, right? So he can put it on YouTube, right? You can see what's happening here. It's all staged. Now keep watching.
Yes, I know you have your goggles on so you can record everything as usual.
I'm not recording it. Is that your son there in the car there?
It's none of your business.
Oh,
What are
I
you
think it
doing
is.
here, anyways? Talking to yourself.
I'm not talking to myself.
Yeah, you do.
No, no,
I've been watching you.
I'm talking on a phone though.
I've been watching you.
No,
for
you're
the last
not.
Yeah, I am.
hour.
Yeah, I am.
You know, you talk
All
to
right, so this is just stupid, right? They're just this and that, right? He doesn't say he's got a YouTube channel or anything like that, right? That, you know, that he's targeted, that whatever, got a YouTube channel and stuff like that. That he's protected by YouTube, right? Doesn't say nothing like that, that all the views he's getting and stuff like that, right? So I'm going to skip it forward. The police rock up, so it's half an hour's gone, right?
Okay.
So we'll skip it forward.
He was harassed. Talking to a tree, all right. That's what. Waits, right? I got you. Look at how angry you are, though. Look at how angry you are.
So he stayed outside for fucking over half an hour just to have a cigarette, right? You can see this shit here.
Whatever, man. You call me whatever you want to call me, dude. Go back to your house, okay? And go do your 225 squats. Right?
All right, so now the police have rocked up again. That guy's a police officer, and all staged this, all staged, and it's to make him look crazy. Remember, this is all this is about, right? Again, protected by YouTube, and if they let you know you're in the program, chances are you're going to find this guy's videos. Again, he'll put good stuff at the beginning because it's all been set up to make him look legit, and you can see all the videos he's been putting out lately, right?
Right.
Okay, got it. I guess I think what concerns people.
They're going to tell him you got mental illness and stuff like that, right? You can see what's going on here.
Me walk.
All right, so he blanked it out here.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you are. Yeah, those are cool. So
Yeah, like I said, they're recording, right?
oh, that's very
Yeah.
sweet.
Right. Is that illegal?
Right. Yeah, he blanked it out here.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you are. Yeah, those are cool. So
Yeah, like I said, they're recording, right?
oh, that's very
Yeah.
sweet.
Right. Is that illegal? Like I said, it's not illegal, right? I told the
Like a check opinion, like if somebody calls in saying.
No, so he's blanked it out now. Real gang stalking, you love doing that, right? Right.
Hey, this guy's shot himself, and they might.
It's all right. So you see in this, they're trying to get him
Alright,
to help
so you can
check.
see this here. I'm going to stop it here. 50 minutes, it's gone. That's how long this video goes for. Right, so you can see, right, what I'm trying to say. Don't follow this guy's way because you're going to get fucked over. Right, and this guy's with them, all right, he's not really targeted, all right, just to make us understand. That's all he's been catching his neighbours. He moves from house to house, and the house, I don't know if the house he's living in now, he's got no people that live above him, right? Yeah, so the house he was living in now, no one was living above him. But I think the house before that, people were living above him, right? So that's going to make sense soon because I'm going to go to the video soon. But I'm going to do the last video I made about the house he's living in, right? The last house. So we'll click on this video here. And this was his last video. Alright, so he's speaking now. It's low. You won't be able to hear it, but watch this. He's speaking. Alright. So this is his last video he made, the house he was living at, right?
Right. Here he is. Right. And say that extra time, attack, violence, you want me.
So he's speaking a lot of bullshit, just his neighbours, all the time his neighbours, that's all, right?
Know why? And what really a smirk on his face.
So now he walks up his stairs, that's his house there, now watch. Now he walks out, right, again, it's always his neighbours and it's always set up, right? Because he can't go out and catch people's faces because he'll be catching the people he works with, right? Doesn't make sense. At the beginning, yes, because they had to set things up to make him look legit, right? So he walks up and that's his neighbour right there, right? So you can see when he moves this from house to house, it's set up for him to catch footage, right? So if you're targeted, you're not going to move from another house, right? If you're really targeted, don't move house. It's only if you got people living above you and they just let you know you're in the program. Yes, move house and move to a house where you got no one above you, and you know, just make sure you got no one living above you, right? But you get to see, because the house he was living before this, I think he was living where people were living above him, right? Because what happens there, they make noise on top of you, right? Noise campaigning, right? And I'll go through that soon, so keep watching. So you can see this here, he moved to where he was living last time, someone living above him, and now he's moved to a house where he's living now. Not now, because he's moved again, but you can see this here, all right? He just walks up and there's a house right there and the neighbours can just be seen, all right? So you can see this here, all right? So if you're targeted, would you do these sorts of mistakes? Move to houses where you know they can easily be seeing your neighbours, there's no fence, no nothing, all right? You can see what's happening here, all set up for this guy, right? So you can see this here, he walks out. So let's go back. Let's go to his latest video. Now, this is his latest house, all right, his next house. And he's going to be speaking about noise campaigns done above him. Remember, he's lived in places where they lived above him, right? And he was already making videos, and he moves again, and he's moved in another house where he's got people living above him, right? So you can see he keeps on moving to houses where they live above him, right? All right, so you can see how it's always been set up for him to make videos. So they'll change scenery and just change where every time he moves houses, it will always change scenery, right? Either the houses where to a house where no one's living above him, and now he's living in a house where they're living above him, right? So they can noise campaign. He's going to speak about noise campaigns now when people make noise above him, right? So again, why are you moving to a house again where people are living above you? It doesn't make sense, right? But again, he has to keep on making videos and he has to keep on changing, right? Changing houses and changing scenery and changing stories, right? So I'm going to play it now. Keep watching.
The new form of synchronized noise harassment that's being played on me. This video clip was recorded a few hours after the video I'm about to show you. It was
Alright, so it's a bit low. So what I'm going to do now, so you can go to his channel and watch it. I don't have to spend an hour here talking about this guy, about noise harassment, right? So Yeah, so he's moved house again, and now he's got people living above him, right? So you can see what's happening here. Making mistakes and mistakes again, right? Over and over again, right? Don't you think by now he'll learn his lesson and move to a house where you got no one living above you, right? And he says that he thinks it wasn't going to happen to him at this location where he's living now. When he's changed about 3-4 times different houses, right? And it keeps on happening. It's all fake, but you get what I'm trying to say. And he thinks moving this time it's not going to happen, and you got people living above you, right? But again, it's all staged. They're all actors, the houses that are surrounding him, right?
Done so loud this time that
You can go to his channel and watch it. It's all bullshit, right? So what he talks about, he's going to talk about the people above him, this and that, but watch what he does. So I'm going to go forward. Don't do what this guy's doing, because you're going to get fucked over big time. I'm going to go forward. Now.
phone the whole time. They were notified on the phone, and or he's watching me on the phone.
Alright. Now watch what he does. He walks out of his house. Right. Watch. Walks up the stairs. You can see this here.
Yeah, he's doing it. This fucking guy
Now,
right here.
he's filming his neighbours in their house. Now again, it doesn't matter what they do. It's what you do. Alright? Alright, so you can see what he's doing now, the mistakes he's doing right now. Again, he wants you to follow his way. He's filming people in their house. Alright, you can see this here. And he's going to say that he's on his phone. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like I'll actually put a bigger screen.
See him on his phone there?
You see him on his phone there. Do you see him on his phone? I don't, but keep watching. His hand's down here, and he's saying that this is the phone. That's the phone. Alright, so you can see what's happening here. For me, that doesn't look like he's on his phone. He's looking down, but there's no indication that he's on his phone. Right, you can see here. Alright, keep watching. You remember, he's filming someone in their house. Alright, understand that. And he's protected by YouTube, and people that just been known they're in the program, they're going to see this shit here. Alright, I'm totally censored. Again, that doesn't show nothing that he's on the phone. If you can see yourself, it doesn't show shit.
Just sitting there staring at his fucking phone, eh? What they're doing now is that they, I'll show you when I go in the house here, eh? They're not doing that so much when I wake up anymore. It's when I go through a certain
Alright,
door.
so if he's on his phone, it's hard for me to see, alright? Does that really matter? No. He's filming someone in their house. He just moved there. He's just moved on the 10th. He's been there for maybe 2 weeks, something like that, right? Alright, and you can see this here. This is the first video he's made on the new house he's living at.
Right? They make the fucking noise all the fucking...
Because they're making noises above him. Like I said, he's already lived in a house where they're doing assignments, right? Again, all staged, where people are living above him. So he's moved houses, and he's living again, people living above him. You know, if you're really targeted, that's the wrong move to make, because it's only if they let you know you're in the program and you got people living above you, that's when you leave your house. You never leave your house if people aren't living above you. You never go move house, because you'll drain your... It costs money to leave, right? To keep on moving house. You stay there and film and just document, like I'm doing. Alright, at the beginning of when they let me know I was in the program, I was thinking of leaving myself. I'd done my research, because back then they had people that were really targeted, right? They're all gone. You're not going to see their work anymore. And they all said, don't move house, because it's the wrong move to make. Stay at your house and film and just document. But don't make the mistakes this guy's doing and all the traps they're trying to set up for you, right? You can see how he's starting the trouble, right? Not just documenting. You can see how he's documenting, but, you know, he's moving away from his property and starting arguments, right? Walking to their property and stuff like that. You don't do that, right? So you can see this here. He's filming someone in their house saying that he's on his phone. If he is, it doesn't matter, because this is meant to make it look stupid, right? Again, he's stalking them. Understand, very important. He's stalking them, all right? He's filming someone in their house. He just moved in, all right, and this is the first video he's made. All right, if you go to his channel and watch this full video, it sounds crazy because that's what he's supposed to do, make us look crazy. People are really targeted, right? So keep watching.
Fucking time, eh? So you see him just staring on his phone there, right? Show you this here. See that?
All right, now watch this. I've got to go forward.
Yeah, see how she's like.
Now he's saying, can you see that? You can see what she's doing, right? He's filming their house while they're inside, right? And again, they're actors, right? This has all been staged, and she's going to come out. I haven't seen this bit, so keep watching.
Hey, how's it going? Hey, can you keep it down a bit, please? Can you keep it down just...
All right, so I haven't seen this. So it looks like he's got the phone in his hand, all right? It does look like it, all right? Again, does that mean anything? No, because this is why he's doing this to make real targetists look crazy, right? Remember, he's protected by YouTube. And if they let you know in your program, the chances are you're going to see this guy's videos. At the beginning, they made him look legit because this is the way it is now because of my work. But now it's all about his neighbours, and he moves from house to house because all the neighbours have been set up around him, right? All actors, right? You can see this shit here, right? You can't make this up.
Just a little bit? I'm trying to sleep. Huh? No, there's like lots of bang, like stomping, eh? Yeah, stomping.
And he puts a camera in his house. If you go watch the video, it's no point me showing it because you don't hear anything. You don't hear anything. And again, he moves from house to house. He's already been in a house where they're doing noises above him. So he moves house, and again, he moves to a house where they're living above him, right? So you can see how he's not learning from his mistakes because he's not really targeted, right?
You're not stomping, eh? Oh, okay. All right. No, I don't have camera. I just got bad eyes. Sorry? No, just bad eyes, eh? Bad eyes. My eyes are very sensitive to light. Have fun, eh?
Move forward.
The whole fuck. He's just sitting there on his fucking phone the whole time. You see that, right? They're fucking doing it, eh? They're doing the sick shit to me. I promise you guys. It didn't happen for the first week I moved in here, and now they're fucking constantly doing it.
Yeah, so it didn't happen for the first week he moved in. Remember, he's moved from house to house, and it keeps on happening. Again, it's all fake, right? And again, don't move house if you're really targeted. Stay where you are. It's only if people living above you, because they will make noise, right? Because part of the targeting. And this guy's never shown, not even a Harley Davidson driving in his street. I've shown you all the noise campaigns I go through. I've shown you choppers hovering over my house. I could have chucked a rock and hit the chopper. That's how low it was, right? Choppers were circling my house for 3 hours. He shows you nothing like that. No noise campaigns at his house of driving around because it's not to disturb the other actors, right? But you can see this here, right?
So I'll show you here, eh? You see this door here, eh? Right here, where is it? Right here. So this door here, eh? So I usually lay on the couch here, eh?
So he usually lays on the couch there, right? Watch.
And this door here, eh? Every time someone comes in and out of the door, it's like boom, like they fucking stomp right above me.
Yeah, so when people walk through that door there, people above will stomp their feet. All right, so you can see what's happening here. It's done to make real targets look crazy, right? Because when people do searches on YouTube, again, it's all fake, and their chances are they're going to find this guy here, right? Because they're going to see his other videos he's made to make him look legit. So you can see all the crazy shit. And again, he hasn't learnt his lesson because he's not really targeted from moving to another house where there's got people above him, right? Right, so you can see what's happening here. So I'm going to end it soon. It's gone for over half an hour.
Right.
All right, so listen. See if you hear anything. All right, so someone open the door, you can hear a thump, bump, bump. All right, very important for this to make to what you got to understand here is that this is all stupid because he can make noises himself or even tell the people up top, you know, when to time it to make noise. Because again, it's all about him making videos. To keep on constantly putting videos out there. And it's always about his neighbours now, lately, last few months. Right? This is what you understand. This can easily be staged. All right? You've got to be stupid to believe this shit here. And again, move into a house knowing that if people living above you, they're going to make noise if you're really targeted. Right? Again, he has to always change scenery to keep on making different videos. Right? Maybe the next house in the next few months, he'll move to another house where no one's living above him. Again, catch all the neighbours around him because he'll do that at this location because this is the first video he's made. He hasn't shown outside of his house. We'll see that in the next video he uploads, right? But again, he keeps on moving house to house, changing scenery, right? The next house he'll move into maybe won't have people living above him, but after that, people will live above him. In the last 2 years, I think he's moved 5 times, right? Just to make you understand, right? And he says, I moved here a week ago or something like that in this video here. And he goes, he thought it stopped. It's not going to happen. But now it started again. Right? Right? And again, this can all be staged easily. He can make the noises himself. Right? This is what you're going to understand. Right? So keep watching.
So that's where they are. They sit there and they stomp right when someone opens that door and then goes back into it, eh?
And I don't know who he's living with. I don't know if his parents, grandparents, but I don't think it's even his family members, right? I'm not too sure because I haven't watched the whole video. But you filmed that granny walking past and didn't bother blocking her out or anything like that. Simple to do, right? All right. Not giving a shit if they're not your family members, right? Because maybe living at a house where, you know, maybe it's not family member, right? Don't know because you hadn't said anything. Well, I haven't watched the full video, but should have blocked that person out. Keep watching.
Nah, they've been doing it for a week straight, every time almost, eh?
All the time. He says hundreds of times. Someone opens that door there, and straight away people up top will bang, right? Right.
And that's when they're doing it now, eh?
But it's all there for you to see. Go look at his last videos. Few months and you'll see it's all about his neighbours, right? Alright, because he has to keep on putting videos out there, right?
Yeah, it's extremely obvious what they're doing. Eh? So they're able to, I don't know how they're seeing someone going through that door or in that door, but somehow they know when that door opens and then they do a thud above my head, like right where they're sitting there, eh? And you saw how she knew I was out there, eh? You saw that, eh? She knew I was out there. I'll show you guys, eh? They're doing
so he already showed you that when he was out there filming them in the house. All right, they're the ones making noise above him. All right, and she knew he was out there, which you can see he's fucking standing right there. Of course, she's gonna know he's out there. All right, he's like fucking in them horror movies. All right.
Yeah, to me, these guys, these people, eh? I can't believe it because they seem like such a nice couple, eh?
Oh yeah.
They seem like
right. Good actors, right? Good couple, right? Good actors, right? Fucking shit.
They're like nice older people, eh? But they're doing that, eh?
They're doing it. Remember, they've done it. They've done it hundreds of times. They've done it hundreds of times. If you go watch this video, if you go to his channel and watch it, he says it. They've done it hundreds of times. He goes, this is the first time they've done it. It's what he says. In the week he's been there, no trouble, nothing's happened, no assignments. But all of a sudden it started and they're doing it hundreds of times. You can watch it in his video, right?
If I come in that door, I hear the bang. It's very
it sounds all crazy because this is meant to be like that, to make him to look crazy. Because again, right? Again, he's protected. Just say the media were to go to this guy, right? Think about that, right? This is how they have to have these ShIlls out there. Not just in the targeted individual community, all the other communities, right? All the other conspiracies and stuff like that. All ShIlls on the internet, right? Controlling everything, right? Right? And, the media goes to them, right? They're not going to go to people telling the truth, right? They're completely censored, right? This is why this is dangerous having this dude around, right? Acting as a target. Because you can see the danger, right? The media needs to go to this guy and the handlers in there tell him what to say, and you can see what's happening here, right? They come to me, you know I'm gonna say, right? You can see the videos I put after I show you my targeting, right? Right? And I'm gonna make videos about him going to protest The Freedom Trucker protest, I think it was. That was a good one. Right? You can't make this shit up. The video I'm going to make about that, right? When he's out there doing, freedom work, right? Yeah, I'll do that later on. Just showing you when he's out at the trucker protest, right? So, yeah, I'm going to end it soon. We'll keep playing
this area here. It's like right here or here. It's around here. Eh?
Oh, it's around there.
So bang when that door opens, and then when I come out and close the door, because that door's always open and closed, like, it's never left open, right? When you go in there, you close it, and when you... So say I walk in there now,
so
you
I'm
close
gonna skip
it
it
from
forward,
behind,
saying
and
the
then when
same
you
shit.
leave
Right.
That's what they do, eh? And again... fucking sick.
And he's outside of his house. It's all dark. Let's see what he does.
So again, that's the first time I went up there, eh? You see how he turned the laptop off too?
Alright, so again, he's just filming him.
Because they seem like such a nice couple. Yeah,
Alright, no point going out there filming. Really, it doesn't make any sense. But you can see what's going on here. Don't follow what this guy's doing. If you're really targeted, they're going to fuck you over big time. Right? You can see what I've just shown you. He's got much more examples I'll get to in the future, what this guy's doing. Right? Alright, and yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. Because the video's going for over 40 minutes.
Convinced that these people weren't going to do it, eh?
Yeah, he just keeps on filming, if you can see down below there. Alright, so this is where I'm going to end it. Go back to his main channel. But yeah, this is where I'm going to end it. Again, if you're really targeted, don't look at this guy's videos, because you can see clearly he's fake. Go to the links down below. I'll show you some videos I made, the last 3 videos, because he made a video about me about toothpicks, right? Again, make him look crazy, and because he's protected on YouTube, most people got to go to this guy here and go to his home, and yeah, right? Again, right? You can see how they've set things up for this guy, right? So he can capture the footage, 20,000 views, 12,000 views, right? Alright, so this is where I'm going to end it. And I will make another video soon, right? Or maybe wait for him to upload another video, or maybe not. Maybe just go to his other videos he's got up and just show you other examples on how everything's staged, and to show you how he'll set traps up for you. So, you know, you can see how he tries to start arguments and stuff like that, right? Standing not where his property is, and also staying outside for fucking half an hour, right? And he constantly does that, right? So yeah, this is where I'm going to end it. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching.